welcome back to Vampyr, guys. Let me get my chat up. There we go. So, how y'all been? Anyways. Let's continue on with what we were doing. Once it loads back up. The Black Man of Whitechapel. Oh, we're only on Act 1. Okay. Alrighty. Now we to my captions. They are cool. I'll put my stream back up somewhere. Alright. This music is amazing. We're just gonna listen to the music right now. I just love this music. It's great. We can now get back into Vampyr. Alright. To continue. Some Vampyr skills work better in synergy with other skills. Try out different skill combinations and perform deadly combos. Woo. Cool. Go wait for the loading screen. There's so much. Why does it take so long to load in this game, I swear? Don't mind that. Alright, cool. Alright, Pembroke Hospital. We are still in healthy status. Oh, there's just a light flickering. I don't think I can craft anything as of right now. I have a better steak. Better steak. yeah, I'm gonna keep that because it's amazing. Change this up with this. There we go. Oh, huh. Alright. Just change something up. Can I upgrade this? Nope, I need common handle parts. Alright, never mind. I need more trigger parts for that. Ooh, I can upgrade this. Do I want more damage or more blood points? Ooh. Damage or blood points? Let's see. So it's a 106. It's only up by 10%. Oh, I don't even have enough for it. I need more aluminum shards. Okay, cool. That's offhand. Main hand. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, yeah, we're good.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
It needs water. How do I get water? I'm gonna ask the people around here for water. Ooh, Swansea up. Swansea. I'm gonna come in. Swansea. There's Swansea.
Do you need something, Jonathan?
See, I've met Lady Ashbury.
I have met Lady Ashbury.
She's a fascinating woman, wouldn't you agree?
Is she the true reason you recruited me? To work on her condition and addiction for blood? A part of me is thinking I've been played.
Lady Ashbury is a cherished friend of mine. I would not betray her secrets without her consent. Come to the rescue of a damsel in distress. I ask nothing more.
The matter of Lady Ashbury's blackmailer.
Oh, I know too much about this matter already. I'm confident in trusting the interests and reputation of both the hospital and Our Lady into your able hands.
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
I like Edgar. He's great. Hospital condition, William Bishop.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skal, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something
Skal
else.
is a subspecies.
How do Skals come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
How is it different?
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skal?
A Skal is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
Okay.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
Goodbye, Edgar. Still can't go in there. Sodium hypochlorite. Cool. And there's a thing I wanted to investigate. Where was it? I think it was actually down here.
Good evening,
Oh.
sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May
Well,
I
that's not
help
what I
you?
wanted.
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Huh. You're healthy. I think you're fine.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Do I have to go outside for this, or in that room? I might have to go in that room. Oh, I missed this. Was that an out here thing? Yeah, it was.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Aww. New hints on armor. Oh no! Aw. Sir. Okay. Let's go in and see if anyone needs anything first off. Super speedy boy. Run! Alright.
I will not let you down,
Wonder,
my
does Mortimer need anything? Do you need anything?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Alright, you're healthy. Alright.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening,
Talk to
madam.
you.
Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you
Beatrice.
check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Alright, cool. Well,
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly
oh,
Ackroyd.
you're Ackroyd.
Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I don't like you.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Alright. Now I suppose I could go off and start going towards Whitechapel. Alright, the hunt begins to go find Nurse Crane. That's what her name was. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I've missed a chest. Are you kidding me? What did I just snag? Ooh, tiny copper needle parts. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Oswald Thatcher, you have a headache. I don't have anything for a headache. Can I go in here? How am I going there? Oh wait, maybe I do have a thing for a headache. fatigue and anemia. Dang it. Alright, I don't have.
We're still alive and healthy.
Yeah, I know, right? I want to get in here, though. I have to Thank you, and goodbye. What'd you drop? Oh, okay. Clovises. Okay, so I guess... Oh wait, I know where this is. Popular, okay. Let's see here. Oh, alright. I guess I wasn't supposed to go this way. Trash can. Oh, springs. Ooh, I can upgrade my guns. So I have to go this way then. I have to go out that way. Can I get... No, I have to go above.
No civilians allowed, sir. Steady, boys! We've got one of them here.
What are you? Oh, these are Pryween people. Pryween. Pryweens. Okay. I have to get up there. Do I have to fight them? Maybe I can get up there, but not to fight them. Unless they've walked back this way. Dang it. They're blocking my way forward.
This one's mine!
Vote no. Oh, hello, sir.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
You have a headache. I have nothing for a headache.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Do I have anything for a headache? I don't think... Okay, so I'm here. I have to get over here. Okay. So I can keep going this way. You're relevant. You're fine. What's up, Newton? Maybe I crossed that bridge. Oops. That's a pole. Could enter at your own risk. I will. I have to get over here anyways. Whitechapel Street District status is serious. But the church bells also must keep the streets at time. Not open until after 9. Concerning recruitments of White Boy, I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as stool, but tough. Huh. Albert Palmer. Itchy. Hold on. Alright. Now who's this Palmer dude? Albert Palmer. Albert was supposed to meet the Wet Boot Boys after joining the gang. Huh. Can I get in here? Is that inside? That's gotta be a thing. Okay. Don't like this sign. Let's see, it's not gonna be silent for long, buddy. Cause I'm gonna come kick your ass. I thought the dead inside thing was, you know, the thing for me. Oh, I guess this is the thing. Okay. You can upgrade your weapons using workbenches. Okay. Yeah. I thought what I found was a hideout back there. I could have streamed on Twitch. Oh well. I like you two better. Abandoned investment property. Shillings. Is there someone that needs assistance? that was a rat.
I cannot enter.
Okay. I'm coming to save you, sir. Have at me. Alright, where are the rest of these skulls at? Gotta be outside. Or down here. Hello, sir. I've helped you. Are you okay?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Oh, I don't have things for a cold. Okay. Thank you, sir.
This is Braille.
And then
I need
text
someone who can
written
read
in
this.
the Braille alphabet with just the title in Roman alphabet, Cure for Blindness. Oh! I found a thing for blindness. Sweet. Can I, cure blindness now? I have samples ingredients. Whatever that would be. Yeah. Cure for blindness. I wonder if... Oh yeah. Probably someone at the hospital window. No, it's locked. Oh, it's unlocked. Hee. Alright, well, that guy's safe. You're welcome. Oh, just give me your blood. I instinctively want to press X because it's like, oh. There's blood. I need the blood. I don't need blood now. Oh, almost missed this. Shillings? How many shillings do I have now? I have 145. I don't know what to do with this shillings though. Now I think we're good in here. I don't need anything else. That guy is safe. You can go home. I save people. I won't kill them. I save people. Because that's what doctors do. What time is it? Okay, I'm good for a little bit. I think I could stream like 3 hours today. Like yesterday. This game is fun. I like streaming these things. Am I able to check the district status? Oh, here we go. Whitechapel, serious. You have a cold, though. Pembroke is healthy. The dogs are stable. Oh, I can go back and give you stuff for fatigue. Nice. And then... Alright. I'll do the fatigue stuff later. For now, I need to go through here. I didn't like that this was a big open area. Oh. Grease and screw.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, that is locked. Can I go anywhere? What's the point of coming in here? If I can't go anywhere. Okay, that's just the moon. I thought that was the sunlight. Oh! I didn't mean to break that, I'm sorry. Alright, there was no point in coming in here. There's probably a point for like later. Box of peels. I guess I'm going this way. Yep, I guess I'm going this way.
Die, Vampyr!
Shit. Give me your... Give me.
We've got one of them! Boom!
Now.
He's dead!
Alright. More like you're dead, but that's okay. Oh, I thought I found a hideout. Guess not. Anything to loot in here? Could pick up some shillings. Was that it? Alright, I guess that was it. Just a shilling place. Yeah, bless me. Oh, okay. I think it's time to go forward. If there's... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Oh, that guy before, he had 2 shillings. Lead rods. Alright, let's go up here. This is a hideout. Cool. I have extra bullets. Alright. For sepsis, anemia, fatigue. Oh! I suffer cold now. Bronchitis, pneumonia. Oh, this is for. Alright. I need potassium permanganate. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna upgrade this now. Yeah, I can. Alright. I don't use the gun, but it's okay. I need more of those. What do you offer? Enhanced damage or increase stun? Yeah, I think I'm good. And we're gonna change that to this. I can't equip it. It's gotta be a main hand. Oh, that's an offhand thing. Oh, I get it. That's fair. Oops. Oh, I could have done that the entire time. Oh, that's dumb. I'm a big dumb. I can do this though. Big boy bite. Alright, that's the only thing I can do. Oh, I got bullets from that. That's cool. Alright. Oh, there's a brawler outside. Can I make the... Okay. 60 blood points. Alright. And now, there we go. And that's it down. Awesome. Oh, they were right there. Shoot. I'm on fire. Give me that. Thank you. Can't believe I had to fight these guys again. You guys have, like, nothing. Guard the freedom of us all. Join the royal fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask your news recruiting office. So British. British? Or go.
Stupid bitch!
Alright, that was these guys. You have like no shillings, that's upsetting. Anything else while I'm out here? Cool, let's keep going. Oh. Give your blood. Thank you. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia, to prevent stay at home.
The guards recruit more and more every year. When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Aw, someone's first patrol. They're gonna die on their first patrol.
It's a leech! Kill it! Shit, that leech is fast!
Damn strong. Have at me. These guys must be poor. Excuse you? I have no reason to go down this way, I have to go this way.
Mine! I'll take it. Christ, he's dead!
use this, please? I guess I don't need to, huh? Yeah, it should be good. I can't go that way. Can't go in there. Anything to note? Shillings? What would I need shillings for? Alright, I guess I'm here at Whitechapel.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
What do you say on it? Oh, Lakeland. Find Dr. Darius. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
You just shot him. Dude. That wasn't cool. How's the status of Whitechapel?
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley
Do you need help?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go.
That's medicine.
Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
I found the recruiter you were expecting.
Okay. Do this again.
He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Pharmaceutical investigation succeeded. Alright, cool.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Alright.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Alright.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Not even me. I don't have your stuff for a migraine. Shit.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Alright.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright. I can't make that, can I? Yep, I
The
can't
wet
make that.
boots will be proud of me.
I'm sure they'll be proud of you, buddy.
Stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
I believe in you. Cigarette case and a ring. I wonder what the ring is for. Yeah, where's this? Oh. Is it like over here? Ah, up here. There we go. Yay, I made it. So much music. My trapple districts. Yeah, whatever. Oh, this isn't it. No, this is it. No. No, this can't be the hideout. Otherwise, it would have said so by now. This would probably be like an extra room or something. Nope, it is. Okay, woohoo. I found it. Yay. Alright, cool. What's this? Let me just go back. I want to see if I can make some stuff. I don't have anything for a migraine, not yet. That's a headache, migraine, yep. Neuralgia. Oh, I can make stuff for, oh, I can't make stuff for sepsis yet. Really? I need... Okay. What does that say? Run. If you say so. Alright. Oh. Where are we going? hate loading screens, especially these ones. This one's taking too long. Oh, we're outside. I don't want to. I don't want to be outside. Are you kidding me? Let's go back inside. Alright, now we're back in the hideout. Alright, let's go take on these people out here. Guys, you look like you need it. Just use it, sir. And that takes care of that. What do you have? Quinine, that's it. And watery witch. Oh, and shillings. Thank you. I'll take some shillings. Alright, another cutscene. I guess we're going back outside. I don't want to. I don't want to go back outside. Outside is for losers. But that's okay. Your health regenerates slowly over time. Yeah, I kinda figured. Kinda figured. And oh, we're not outside. Hello. No, we are outside. Oh, these waiting things are so long. Don't like it. Alright, that didn't take as long. Alright. I swear there's another door I could go through. Thought I'd go through there. I guess not. Alright. Oops. I almost missed something. I thought I saw something move. Guess not. Alright. I think we're good. I can't. Oop. Forgot the shillings. Alright, back outside. Alright, now let's go find Darius. Adventure. Here we are. I just snuck up right behind you. And you didn't see me. Darius, I'm here. Knock knock, open the door.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Investigate his actions. Oh, you have bronchitis. There we go. Oh, you have a bowler hat. There she is.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Interesting.
I must talk.
Darius is the right arm of Dorothy Crane.
That journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
I have to find Richard
Nearby the church
Nithercott
they just mentioned.
and Clayton Darby.
Maybe it's time to see if this Christina is...
you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
It's Barrett.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I want to see the true horror around you.
Let's talk to you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town?
Clayton.
Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I have fatigue.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Thank you. Who are you?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
You're pretty healthy. Alright.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Alright. Now this is the church. He's behind the church then.
I'm cheap
There was no point in going up here. What was there? Absolutely none. Alright. Oh, I don't want to find the mailbox. A small file became with the voucher for a free medical checkup and found another one. Camellia. Secret distributes. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not looking for their mailbox right now. Probably have to go back. Yep, that's locked. Alright.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
So polite. Oh, you
I know
don't
what you're
talk.
thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye then.
Against malevolence and trickery.
He must be over here. Yep, alright. He's gotta be back here. Richard is in the area. Ooh, cemetery. Is this Richard?
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty.
You are Richard. Come here, sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Ooh, I don't have cold stuff.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
It's about that Darius.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Alright. Former Romanian political activist.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Alright. Thank you. Let's see. Now we get to go back and find the mailbox. It shouldn't be too hard. I know where I'm going. Well, in the area. You are blinded by your false faith. Yes, Father. Quarantine. If I wanted to keep out of this area. You are just patrolling this area like there's no tomorrow, aren't you? I can't press that. I see what you're doing. Alright. Oh, found it. Huh. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there's also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't be able to see you before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we must sometimes. Must accept to make the world a better place. This one I must make now. To be useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me. I read too fast. And remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alright, so we have more info on Darius. Where is he? Albert Benjamin. Darius. Does not want to see his children anymore to avoid being. Aww. I could kill you and get lots of XP for it. Now I have to somehow get into your home.
Again, you pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, let's sort it out. Maybe it's time to see if this Christina
knock.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Mesmerize level 2 required. Aww.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Totter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Dorothea.
It's locked.
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna go see her now. I found a thing, though. Where's this thing, though? Oh, wait. It's here. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'll read that later. Dorothy! Knock, knock. Oh, you guys are sick. Why would she be all the way out here in Whitechapel, though? When you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Borisov. England, no, Brasov, England, was not for us. And I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. Ooh. As soon as we are there, I'll promise to light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive the terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, but that you are determined to be more useful by helping our commons exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our agreements and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage the clinic at yours, but now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you were ever in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora.
Razvan, can you hear my voice?
Dorothy has a sister in Romania. I guess she's upstairs. You can hear the train in the background. Alright. Dorothy!
I need help!
Hello.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Alright.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
I think I did it. Is he alive? Did I do a good thing?
We've lost the pulse.
No.
He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I got the blade. I'm so
I doubt you're
sorry.
here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
That's where my shillings come in. Most likely.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Sweet. Soon suffer the coffin squid. Oh. No. Huh. What was that?
This one stinks already.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
What is going on? Oh, I see.
This one.
I'm fast. I'm a wheel player.
Crush the leech, boys! This big fucking beast!
did a bad thing. Knock, knock.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Okay, you're allowed. I'm allowed to come in now. Oh, thank goodness.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Okay, so you still have bronchitis. I could mesmerize you. I don't have the cure for bronchitis.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
I'm stealing your shillings. Alright.
By many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
You're recovering. Alright, cool. Okay. Wait, I have a hideout over here. I'm gonna see. I wanna craft something for the cold, if I can. I'm gonna give it to Mr. the person I talked to last, the poet who was in the graveyard. Yeah, it's serious, yeah. I know. It's gonna go down because of me. No, my crafting bench is here. Alright. I'm gonna go give one to that dude. I wanna go back to the church. Do a lot of things, but you know, these loading screens aren't helping. Oh, these loading screens are so slow. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Pest control. Yay. Sir. Knock knock. I gotta come in.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
So you had... Yeah, you have bronchitis. I have a thing for bronchitis.
Yes?
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
But take the medicine anyways.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Yep, you're welcome.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
I know you're recovering. I could easily kill you. But I won't. Now, to go back to the church area. I forgot where that was. I think it was over this way.
Yep.
Here we go.
Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett.
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Knock knock. I'm coming back. I have got medicine for you. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Give you the medicine anyways.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
You're welcome. And now you're recovering. Hurry.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go back to... the brook. So I think I'm done here in Whitechapel. Oh, right. I'm going to... Let's see. You're recovering. I missed your hints. I don't have to suffer your migraine. I suffer your cold. Cadigan.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Shut up, Father. I know I missed so many things back there, but I'm not gonna get them right now. Cadigan was this way.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets.
You didn't see that.
Not me.
Nope, that's Benjamin.
Worse than a week-old lavvy.
Oh well. Correct. Yeah. Cadigan was probably more into the city, but... Oh well. We're going back. That's fun.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh, I didn't even recognize that. Where's the skull? Oh, you're down there.
Kill it, boy! Get back in the grave!
Nope.
Get it, boy!
I'm sorry, but I need your blood.
Die, vermin!
Oh. That takes care of that. I didn't want to do that. But I guess I had to in order to go back. So, we all good. There we are. Ah, yes. I need to somehow water that. I don't know why I didn't just walk. I'm just like, okay.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh, me too.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Oh, dang, okay. Ashbury. Really?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan.
I'm sorry.
I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you. But you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair.
That's fair.
After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Okay. Let's see.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Oh.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Oh, okay.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I think I'm good.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Right.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ooh, chapter 3. My recent trip to Whitechapel proved to me how desperate the situation is for Londoners and how they all must cope with this threat best way they can. Causes and effects seem irrevocably intertwined. Arthur Cray chose to steal and blackmail to gather enough money illegally to hold the poor. But I also saw her desperately trying to save the dying patient. We both failed, seemed the poor man. Vampire epidemic. But... okay. Chapter 3! Woohoo! Right. Swansea! At the car. Knock knock. Edgar. We must talk.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
No.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I accept your condolences. Oh, I have to attend Mary's funeral. Alright. Stonebridge Cemetery. Aw. I want to evolve though, so I'm going to evolve first. Oof. How much do you need? Alright. Oh, I don't have much for that. Okay. I don't have enough of that either. Oh no. Whitechapel's in Whitechapel's in the stable now. Yes. Oh, we're almost in the sanitized. Alright. Oh, I noticed a skeleton. Hello, skeleton.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
I need to pass. Excuse me.
Oh my, Lerman! Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Oh, I have to fight now.
Want some of this?
the trigger part. Alright. Let's go attend
My dear
sister's
sister.
funeral.
I don't know if I have the strength.
What do you want? Somebody help!
Hello. I saved you.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
You're welcome.
It's locked, all right.
And it's locked. Right, well, I helped you in distress. You're welcome. Oh, now I can make the other serum. Oh, cool.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
I wish I could comfort her. Look at her.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Aww. I wish I could go comfort my mother.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Aw. Okay. I guess I have to go confess now. For I killed my sister. Whitechapel Old Road. Oh. Oh,
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
Mason Swanborough. Huh. Alright, goodbye. Have fun.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
Hello there.
Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Oh shoot.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them.
You are very
I shall return as your judge and jury.
Okay.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Alrighty then. What time is it? Alright. Oh.
Best run along home, sir. Not a safe place right now. Stay back, please.
Away with you!
Now. Go away, go away, go away.
The power...
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
And that took care of that. Open the gate. Being back in Whitechapel. Oh, this church. Knock, knock.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage.
Yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I
just
am
want to
here
pray in
to
silence.
lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I wish I could forget all this.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary.
I shouldn't have said
Forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Thanks. I don't know what she would have wanted, but okay. Now I have to go
Whatever
back to
happened on this
Swanson.
dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
One way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours.
There you are.
It's time to see if...
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
You're welcome. I killed you. Should be careful.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
It's locked.
Alright, I had no reason to come down this way.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Oh, okay. I have 260, so let's buy 5 of these. Buy some more of these. Now we'll buy. Alright. Thank you. Wait, I need to go this way.
Mine! I'll take it.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
One of them!
No. No, I don't want to fight you. I can use your shillings, but I don't want to. Thank you and goodbye.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Oh. Oh.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Hey, no, come back.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Rude.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity.
Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Are you worried about the situation or your reputation? Now is not the time to think of oneself.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was
No,
Miss Harriet Jones.
not Harriet.
I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Off to the docks. Hello, lady. Cool, you're healthy.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
It's been unlocked. Oh, okay. Digby. Try to find a job so he could quit. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's Boof.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles. She's got no idea.
Mark my words, sis.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures.
Offered a drink to the
A
boy.
vampire hunter.
Be he cursed or not, he's
You
just
best be off
another
to your
lost
hunting
orphan.
then, for if the sewer dog is back.
Good evening,
and
Tom.
hunting all
Good
these
evening,
people,
sir.
he needs a cat.
How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, Willie.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Are they stupid or something?
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise.
See, it's open now.
He cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
I cannot enter.
Long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Here we are.
Another disgusting freaking vampire dude.
I can't say, but whatever did this, carefully avoided the ultimate. We found ourselves a bloody article.
Huh. He's in there.
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Shorthampton's trail.
You leech! Crush the leech, boys! Kill it all! Die, Bernie! Kill you!
Cool, I'm on the atomic server. That's neat. So sexy.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
Oh. Hold on. Something going on. No, I want to play my game. Well, I guess I'm gonna cut this a little short. That's okay. That's been Vampyr. Oh.